Hello and welcome. In this video, I'll be showing you how to record an activity. What is an activity? An activity is anything you do on the farm. It could be plowing, harrowing, fertigation, spraying, whatever. This is how to get it done. You click on record activity. Now, this helps you to keep track of everything you are doing on your farm. First, you choose a date. I'm going to be choosing a date in November. And it gives me a few options. Is it an input? Is it labor? Is it mechanization, which means I use the machine? Is it logistics? Is it other services? Or I could add, lastly, it will also ask me to give the lessons I learned while performing this activity. So if it's an input, it will ask me questions like, what kind of input is it? I could choose it's a fertilizer. Then what type of fertilizer? NPK. And then what brand was used. I can choose a brand. If I come here and I cannot find a brand, it means I need to create my own brand. So I click on create a brand and it gives me a form to create a brand. I put the name of the fertilizer I want and then I click save. However, I already have brands, so I'm going to be closing this. I put the cost of the fertilizer that I used on the farm. In this case, I'll be putting 5,000. What quantity was used? Oh, two. Two, what unit? Is it 2 kg? Or is it 250 bags of fertilizer? Depending on what was used on the farm. And it automatically calculates the total amount of the fertilizer that was used. Mind you, here I put in cost per unit. This means that each 50 bag each 50 kg bag of this fertilizer costs 5,000 naira. Then it multiplied that to give me the total amount. Now, this is the input I used. I could also come and record the machine I used to apply the fertilizer. For instance, I could select fertilizer applicator, what size of land. I could just put 2 hectares here, or I could map the area. In this case, it will ask me to shrink this map of the farm, the boundaries of the farm, to only indicate the areas of the farm where the fertilizer was applied. When I'm done, I click save mapping and it automatically gives me the size of the land. And then I put in the cost of the activity. And this is the cost of the machinery that I used for the activity. Now, it's not compulsory to fill in all this every single time, but I should put in as many as apply to this activity. If I also have logistics, I can add the logistics. Logistics include things like loading and offloading and whatever was logistics for this activity. At the end, I type in my lessons learned. Lessons learned could be anything as either none or it could be the fertilizers were heavy. Whatever you learned that could be used in the future to improve the work going on the farm. And when you're done, you click on save. This automatically saves the activity and you're able to see this activity as one of your activities that was done on your farm.